Hinge ran one of the most celebrated ad campaigns in tech history, designed to be deleted. The idea was simple. We built this app so well, you'll find love and never need us again. People loved it. Influencers shared it. Couples tattooed the phrase on their bodies. But here's what those same ads didn't mention. Hinge is owned by Match Group. So is Tinder. So is OkCupid, Match.com, Plenty of Fish, and about a dozen others. One company controls the largest dating app portfolio on Earth. And that company makes more money the longer you fail to find a relationship. A successful match is a canceled subscription. The product only grows if you stay single. So, did they actually build something designed to be deleted? Or did they build something designed to keep you paying? For years, dating apps sold us a genuinely beautiful story. Technology was going to solve loneliness. The algorithm would do what your social circle couldn't. You'd swipe through a few hundred people, find someone compatible, and that would be that. When Tinder launched in 2012, it genuinely felt like a breakthrough. College campuses went crazy for it. Within 2 years, it had 50 million users. By 2018, it was generating $1 billion a year. Then, Hinge arrived and did something clever. It leaned into the backlash against swipe culture. It positioned itself as the serious, relationship-focused alternative. We're different was the message. We actually care if you succeed. Match Group acquired Hinge the same year that campaign launched. And this is where things start to get uncomfortable. Here's something most people don't fully appreciate. If you're a single person in America or Europe, and you decide you want to try online dating, you are almost certainly going to end up paying Match Group. Eventually, you might start on Tinder, get burned out, move to Hinge because it feels more intentional. Not clicking? Try OkCupid because the personality questions seem smarter. Still nothing? A friend recommends Match.com because that's where serious people are. Different apps, different branding, different promises, same parent company collecting the check. Now, none of that is automatically suspicious. Companies own multiple brands all the time, but Match Group's business is built on a very specific product, paying subscribers who haven't found what they're looking for yet. In their 2022 annual report, Match Group described their revenue as being driven by the number of subscribers and the average revenue per user, not by the number of successful relationships, not by couples formed per quarter. Subscribers, duration, the metric that matters is how many people are paying, not how many left happy. But here's where it goes deeper. In 2019, researchers analyzed Tinder's matching algorithm. The platform uses a system, originally called the ELO score, that ranks users by desirability based on who swipes right on them. Your score determines who sees your profile. The result is that most users are shown a pool of matches that is deliberately curated by the platform. You don't see everyone. You see who the algorithm decides you should see. And if showing you slightly worse matches keeps you on the app longer, there's no financial reason not to do that. Tinder eventually confirmed they use a variant of this system while downplaying how it works. They've never published the full methodology, but one thing is clear. You are not browsing a neutral catalog. You are interacting with a system that has its own financial incentives, and those incentives are not perfectly aligned with yours. In 2017, Sean Parker, the founding president of Facebook, gave an interview where he admitted that social media was built to exploit a vulnerability in human psychology, a variable reward loop. The same mechanism that makes slot machines addictive, dating apps are built on the exact same principle. You don't know if the next swipe will be a match. That uncertainty is the entire engine. The dopamine hit doesn't come from matching. It comes from the anticipation of potentially matching. And once that loop is running in your brain, walking away feels like loss. Then comes the monetization layer. Tinder Gold lets you see who already liked you, removing the uncertainty entirely. But it costs money. So the free version keeps you in the uncertain loop, and the paid version lets you buy your way out of it for a month. Then you're back. Boost and super-like features temporarily increase your visibility. Again, paid. The implication is that without paying, you're being seen by fewer people, which creates anxiety, which creates conversion. Match Group reported average revenue per user of around $16 per month across their platforms. That sounds modest, but multiply it by 15 million paying subscribers, held for an average of several months before they give up or get lucky, and the math becomes very clear. The product that performs best financially is one that keeps people just hopeful enough to keep paying, but just frustrated enough that they never leave because they feel like they're close. That's not cynicism. That's the business model. None of this means dating apps can't work. Plenty of real couples met on Tinder and Hinge. The technology does connect people who wouldn't otherwise meet, but understanding what you're actually dealing with changes how you use it. When you're frustrated that matches aren't responding, or that conversations die after 2 messages, Or that the same 40 people keep cycling through your feed, that's not a bug. It's the environment the platform created. Genuine connection is frictionless and free. The app's job is to insert friction, paid features remove friction, the cycle repeats. The people who get the most out of dating apps tend to treat them the same way. Go in with a specific goal, move conversations off the app fast, and set a hard limit on how long they'll stay on it. They don't browse, they search. The people who stay on them longest, paying the most money over time, are the people the app was designed to retain, not to help. Designed to be deleted was a great tagline. It just wasn't the business plan. Match Group didn't invent loneliness. They just figured out how to charge a monthly subscription for it. If you want to see how the attention economy runs the same playbook across social media, that video is on screen now. Subscribe. New story every week.